Hello, fellow collectors. So, if you are a collector of Star Wars cards, like I am, and I've done quite a few videos on the Star Wars cards themselves, then this book here, you can see it's a fairly thick one, is a book that you need to get. So why do you need to get this? Well, this book in particular, so it's Top Star Wars, the original Topps Trading Card Series, Volume 1. This book shows you every card, full picture, that's in that first 1977 Topps set. So just as a collector of the set, it's just a super cool reference to have here to be able to look at whenever you want. So not only do you have the cards to look at, but you also have like just these wonderful pictures of all the cards to take a look at as yourself. So that is reason number one. So reason number two is, I mean, most of this book is the pictures of the cards, but there's about, say 20 pages or so of some information by the people who actually created the cards and that were behind all the pictures and stuff for the cards, about the cards here. So some just really good information from the people themselves that made the cards. So as a fan of the cards and a fan of Star Wars, just really cool. So, and I bought this book off of Amazon. I believe I got it for about 20 bucks. I'll leave a link down in the comments. And just a super cool reference to have to go along, with all the cards themselves. And bonus, it says includes bonus cards. And when you buy a book off Amazon, I wasn't sure if this is gonna be brand new or not. Look at it gives you a picture of what the wax box looked like back then. But yeah, here are the cards that you get. So I have not looked at these at all. So let's take a look at the cards that come with the book. So if you collect the 1977 Topps Star Wars cards, there's a few things about the cards that will kind of stand out to you. And one is kind of the naming of the characters in the movie. So like obviously here we have R2-D2, spelled R2-D2, but here they have it spelled out in the wording. And what's cool about this book is it kind of gives you some of the knowledge about why these decisions were made or why things are the way they are. So it says here, as you'll notice throughout Series 1, the droid names are more often than not spelled out. R2-D2 as opposed to R2-D2. Going this route was actually a suggestion from Topps lawyer, David Friedman. For some unknown reason, no one seemed to mind as both approaches were technically correct. So just some interesting little tidbits of information that you will find in this book that you may have been wondering about as you've collected these cards. And just one more example. So here's obviously the card that is like the most sought after Star Wars card of all Star Wars cards. And it says farm boy turned rebel in disguise. Something about Luke's resolute expression inspired me to select this image as the very first Star Wars trading card. Frankly, I always thought our deck should begin with a title card, the way every self-respecting book has a cover and title page. But house style at the time was to start with a bold image. I'd get my way starting with Empire and other 1980s and 90s movies and TV's tie-ins. So, fun little fact that this almost wasn't the very first card in the set. So there are 4 cards that came with this book, and they are modeled after the sticker cards that came with the original cards here. So we have just a fantastic picture of the Millennium Falcon there, and then I'll just show you the back there as well. So you can see numbered 4 of 4 in that set. Millennium Falcon sticker number 21, Series 2. And then we have one of C-3PO and R2-D2. Love that. Got a picture of the actual wax box that all the cards came in. Super cool. And then one of the book itself, which I love. So, like I said, I've been collecting Star Wars cards for a few years now. It's one of my favorite things to do in this hobby. Just as a Star Wars fan, it's just super fun. You can find the cards at fairly decent prices. And then to find this book, it's just a little added extra fun thing to add to the fun of collecting Star Wars cards. So, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a book for the 1980 set for so the Empire Strikes Back trading card set, and there's also one for the Return of the Jedi too. So I will eventually be getting those as well. So if you have any questions or comments or all, just leave them down in the comments below. And like I said, I'll put a link to this book down in the description if any of you are interested in getting the book for yourself or someone you know, which would be a great Christmas gift, birthday gift. Any Star Wars fans would flip for this book. So hope everyone's doing well and happy collecting.